Hi, it's Anthony Parent with IRSMedic, your tax law watchdog. Now, Donald Trump ran on promises made, promises kept, vowing to simplify taxes and to drain the swamp. But the 2025 Republican tax bill? It's the greatest political bait and switch of all time, breaking every campaign promise and sneaking in new ones Donald Trump never made. So let's unpack this total tax betrayal in 4 minutes. Donald Trump promised no taxes on tips, overtime, Social Security, and to end double taxation for Americans overseas. So what did we get? Well, tips are still 100% taxable. There's just a limited deduction for qualified tips at certain businesses, phased out if your income's too high. Overtime, still taxed, with a narrow deduction that's a paperwork nightmare that you might not qualify for. Social Security, still fully taxable with a measly $4,000 deduction for some that will most certainly expire. Promises made, promises broken, and it's not even close. The bill contains zero relief for Americans abroad, in violation of Donald Trump's explicit promise to end double taxations for Americans overseas. Worse, the bill sneaks in stuff Trump never campaigned on. Take Maga accounts, tax-free savings accounts. Sounds nice, but Trump never mentioned them. So who's behind this? What secretive process birthed this idea? And then we get to Section 899. Well, this is shady beyond belief. It slaps new taxes and complexities on Americans with global businesses, seemingly punishing those who wanted to end double taxation for Americans abroad. Yet there is no known constituency for Section 899. Where's this deep state wish list coming from? This isn't the mandate Trump was given. It's politics as usual, just with an unusual amount of betrayal. Trump and the Department of Government Efficiency exposed billions and trillions in government waste. But this bill? It raises the debt ceiling by $4 trillion to fund the same bloated programs. On the Joe Rogan Experience, Trump called the IRS and the Federal Reserve tools of economic injustice and ideas of our foreign enemies. He promised to dismantle the swamp and to put Americans first. Instead, this bill codifies the waste and ignores the injustice and hands the deep state a victory. A direct betrayal of the people who elected Donald Trump president. This horrific bill is everything Trump voters rejected. A compliance monstrosity created by the swamp that wildly complicates your taxes and offers limited temporary relief, if any, all while subjecting Americans to financial abuse that they voted to escape from. This Republican tax bill isn't reform. It's a humiliation ritual for every Trump voter, along with the rest of Americans. This tax bill is the swamp's revenge, funded by $4 trillion in new debt. Yes, the final section of this tax bill raises the debt ceiling by $4 trillion. Is that what anyone asked for? Now, here's my closing question for you. Is this bait and switch so bad that it is intentional? Did Donald Trump set up the swamp to propose the most swampy tax bill only to reject it later? Well, I hope so. But the unfortunate truth is there's no evidence that Donald Trump is playing four-dimensional chess, but rather we seem to have another round of two-dimensional checkers, with Americans losing yet once again. Could it be that voting in federal elections is and will always be a total waste of time? This tax bill is ample proof that no matter who Americans vote for, they will always get more of the same. A fully funded government that works 100% against them. So subscribe, share, comment, and let's find out together where this entire mess is headed. I'm Anthony Parent of IRSMedic. Thanks for watching.